And there are some people who don't value your life, and it is that you will encounter these types of people in the world and in your existence here in the third world. It is your personal power to make your life. You can make your life a success or you can make it a failure. You have the responsibility and the duty actually to protect and defend your children and your family. And when you ask the holy people for special help and special consideration, they always understand what is our child asking for, and then they'll give it to you. They don't refuse you. If you do it with the right intent, as far as you're using your free will wisely and for the right purposes, they will help you. Tegen de etiket, han dan hiti liata, kodi en sa, bekatan hiti liata shirikat. Tada Allah to be. Akin di taro de to I nape iti nisi kiti nahari de sa. Yai be de ni jita. Ta huichet got Nikito ni dani tot asla ni zenako. Tsadan le bekelan de ebe nan tinigi di ka benketa huid net ole. Arodi kat huichet hat nenigin le saro hosjeda illa. Akon kododi hasit ego ban so kesi kishi bekat osli kishi di oli huichet ego she benketa huid neto. In the traditional teaching of our people, we've made a presentation before about this teaching that we call and it's been, said several different ways. If it's to be, it's up to me, is what one comment was. And another is, that it is something that you have to do for yourself. You can't depend on anyone else. And sometimes it's interpreted as to mean take advantage of the opportunities because they are there for you. But I've spent a lot of time in the sweat lodge with the old people and the old men, my grandparents and their friends and so on. And there were some really deep discussions that I was always able to sit in and listen to what these men were saying. And what it is that is the concept of free will. That you are the individual that is free to choose for yourself whatever you want to do. And one of the things that they always mentioned was inna, which is life. And they wanted to always say, of all things, life is important, the most important as far as how we value things. And without life, inna is movement. And without that movement, if we are ill or we are incapacitated in some way and we're not moving, then that becomes a challenge. And so it is that the teaching says free will, and that is something that the holy people want us to value life. And of course there is death, and there are some people who don't value your life. And it is that you will encounter these types of people in the world and in your existence here in the third world. Free will is a power that was given to us by the holy people. It is your personal power. It is the power that made the people that we call holy people who they are. So until you are able to use that power wisely, maybe it won't be in this world or in this lifetime, but you will not really be able to get to the point of where you can be a holy person and use that power of free will to the very fullest to be able to do the things that they can do, because they gave us that gift. It's a gift. It's a very special gift, and it's the first power that they have, they say, as holy people. It is your personal power to make your life. You can make your life a success or you can make it a failure. And it is by your free will that you make choices. And those choices can have consequences, and those choices can have rewards. It is very important to know that the opportunities that are available to you as a five-finger being while experiencing life is that there are many opportunities. Opportunities that are for good and opportunities that are for things not so good. And you are the one that has to make the decisions. You choose what you want to do, of all those different opportunities made available to you. Sometimes we just don't understand it well enough to explain it to people, and it is really quite an extensive teaching. Beket Oldo Hayu is what I was told at one time, which means it has many, many roots. The teaching of Beket Ego. And all of these roots are very important. Beket Od Bekelan as the way that they would explain it. And so you can't cover the subject in one setting. There's many, many facets as to the teaching. And the only one of those, and very important one, of course, is it is free will. And that is that you are responsible for yourself. You cannot blame other people when you have situations in that. And there are certain things that are actually your personal responsibility in that you are supposed to be able to do them. It is your duty as a five-fingered being. And one of those, for example, is being a father or a mother. You have the responsibility and the duty actually to protect and defend your children and your family, and to help them make the right choices and to teach them to make the right choices as they make their life. And you have had experiences in your years and that, so that you can share this information with your children. It is your duty to set the example so that you can give proper direction, proper information. And the idea that life is really not all that long, is very short. And you have the stages of life of infancy, adolescent, adult, and then old age. And the growth process is very important to grow spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. But a lot of people don't understand that to really grow spiritually, you must use your free will wisely. And it is that to think wisely so that you can think spiritual things, and to feel in your heart spiritual things. These are the things that make you grow as an individual and as one of the children of the holy people. So when you offer up your prayer, you use your tadatin or your corn pollen or your cornmeal. And when you ask the holy people for special help and special consideration, if they know that you're trying to do the right thing, they always understand. What is our child asking for? And then they'll give it to you. They don't refuse you. If you do it with the right intent, as far as you're using your free will wisely and for the right purposes, they will help you. You don't ask the holy people to help you do evil things or bad things. If you ask them for the good things and the things that are good for yourself and for your family and loved ones, they will provide it for you. The other thing about free will is that the challenges that you have in life, there are many. The loss of loved ones, the loss of jobs, and the loss of opportunities, and so on. There are so many things that can challenge us in every way, whether it be spiritual, emotional, mental, or physical. But it is that in some way we had a choice. I remember one time a discussion in the sweat lodge. They said that when we perform these ceremonies, somebody, somewhere, when they come to us, they did something to bring something upon themselves. And they now are asking us, fix this for me. Is what they say when they say, or when you're trying to acquire a medicine man. Which is when you conduct a ceremony for us, that you will prepare what we messed up and how we did not use our free will wisely, and we made a mistake. You come and repair it for us. And so when the situations like that happen, there are always the understanding that when you make that journey on the Beauty Way path, you have the power of prayer, which is an actual power, and it is your connection to the holy people, and it's your umbilical cord to the holy people. And so when you offer up your prayer, you ask that you can wisely use your free will. In your case, you'd say, means I will take advantage of the opportunity of my free will available to me. to do the things that are best for me. Help me to make it beautiful for me, behind me, below me, above me, and all around me. And that would be parts of the prayers that you would ask, with the idea that to use your free will wisely and on the road that we call the Beauty Way path as you journey through life. Making your life is a daily thing, and it always will take, the understanding, that it is all up to you what you make of your life. And by the choices you make, and you have the free will, the complete free will, nobody else will do it for you. It is all up to you to do what you have to do for yourself. And those are the things that we are told.
Hey, thanks for watching our videos. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our uploads. Also, head over to our website, NavajoTraditionalTeachings.com. Sign up for our email list. Okay.